If you are a homeowner, you might be curious about what it actually costs to sell a home these days. Should you pay a buyer's agent commission? Offer a credit? How does all this work anyway? Well, stick with me for the next few minutes and I'm going to break down my specific advice for homeowners as it relates to the cost to selling your home. Now, if you don't know me, my name is Sean Herndon and I have helped buyers and sellers transact millions of dollars in real estate around the Lake Norman area. Sellers work with me because we market homes unlike anyone else. And buyers work with me because I bring them opportunities other agents can't find. So you've likely heard something or read something about the settlement, which has made a drastic change to the way agents' commissions are handled. I'm going to give you my take on this and share what I think sellers should be doing right now. I'm going to tell you this, and this is not what a lot of other agents are doing. And if you're an agent watching this, you might not agree with my approach, and that's perfectly fine. This is how I am advising my seller clients. So in a real big nutshell, as a seller, you'd enter in an agreement with your listing agent who works for a real estate firm for a commission, which is typically a percentage. Let's say a seller agrees to pay 5% selling their house. That listing agent and listing firm would share a portion of that with other agents and firms who brought the buyer. This amount was determined at the time the seller signed the listing and was shown in the MLS, so buyers knew the commissions were offered. And then the other important thing here is that the compensation was guaranteed to that agent. It was rare that the buyer's agent would try to negotiate that amount. So that's how it was in the past. Now, the intent of this settlement was to essentially decouple commissions and have each party, the buyer and the seller, negotiate the fee with their respective agents. Commissions are no longer displayed in the MLS, and sellers do not have to offer any commission, nor do they have to offer the same amount of commission to every buyer agent. What does that mean? Well, here's my suggestion to sellers, and this is how I am recommending sellers to proceed to maximize their results when they're selling their home. We set our fee with you as a listing agent. As a seller, we recommend that you consider the amount of commissions or seller concessions you are willing to offer on a case-by-case basis. Now, what many agents are recommending is that you are, as the seller, decide to offer a specific amount right up front. Now, many agents are marketing this online and even including sign writers displaying the amount offered. Now, I just don't suggest them doing this. Why? Well, first of all buyers must enter in an agreement with an agent to tour a house, except for open houses. And this agreement is between the buyer and the agent and states the amount the buyer will pay. So, for example, let's say the buyer is paying their agent 2%. Why would you want to advertise more? I mean, let them ask for the amount when they make their offer or just prior to doing so. There's no reason for you to leave money on the table. Now, I know this adds another layer in the process. So, if you want my cheat sheet where I show you all the scenarios, just drop me a comment down below and I'll get that over to you. What other closing costs, should you expect? Now, we spoke about commissions. You'll also have property taxes. Now, this depends on timing, but basically you'll have a charge for the share of the property taxes. For example, if you close on September 30th, you will pay 9/12 of the property taxes. You'll also get to pay your revenue stamps, which is a tax, and that's going to run you $1 for every $500 in value. So a $500,000 house is going to be, $1,000 in revenue stamps. You'll also have an attorney fee for document preparation, which usually runs between $350 to $500 depending on the law firm. If you'd like to see an example of a net specific to your home, drop me a comment down below. So what do you think? As a seller, do you feel like decoupling commissions helps or hurts your ability to net more when you sell your house? Drop me a comment down below, and I really would like to know, what do you think?